Look, now I know we could have done it better, but we can't change the weather, and the weather's coming. Books don't make sense if you read them backwards. They'll single out the wrong words, like you miss your own words.
I prithee, pretty youth, let me be better acquainted with thee.
They say you are a melancholy fellow.
I am so. I do love it better than laughing. 'Tis good to be sad and say nothing.
Why then 'tis good to be a post.
I have neither the scholar's melancholy, which is emulation, nor the musician's, which is fantastical, nor the courtier's, which is proud, nor the soldier's, which is ambitious, nor the lady's, which is nice, nor the lover's, which is all these. But it is a melancholy of mine own, the sundry contemplation of my travels, in which my rumination wraps me in a most humorous sadness.
A traveler. I fear you have sold your own land to see other men's. Why then to have seen much and to have nothing is to have rich eyes and poor hands.
Yes, I have gained my experience.
And your experience makes you sad. I'd rather have a fool to make me merry than experience to make me sad, and to travel for it too.
Good day and happiness, dear Rosalind.
Nay then, God be with you, and you talk in blank verse.
Farewell, Monsieur Traveler. Why, how now, Orlando? Where have you been all this while? You a lover, and you serve me such another trick. Never come in my sight more.
My fair Rosalind, I come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise in love? He that will divide a minute into 1,000 parts and break apart but the 1,000th part of a minute in the affairs of love, it may be said that Cupid hath clapped him o'er the shoulder, but I'll warn him heart whole.
Pardon me, dear Rosalind.
Nay, and you be so tardy. Come no more in my sight. I had as lief be wooed of a snail.
Of a snail.
Aye, of a snail. For though he comes slowly, he carries his house on his head. A better jointure, I think, than you make a woman. Besides, he brings his destiny with him.
What's that?
Why, horns?
Virtue is no horn maker, and my Rosalind is virtuous.
And I am your Rosalind.
It pleases him to call you so, but he had the Rosalind of a better leer than you.
Come, woo me, for I'm now in a holiday humor and like enough to consent. What would you say to me now? And I were your very, very Rosalind.
I would kiss before I spoke.
Nay, you were better speak first. Am not I your Rosalind?
I take some joy to say you are, because I would be talking of her.
Well, in her person, I say I will not have you.
Then in mine own person, I die.
No, Faith, die by attorney. The poor world is almost 6,000 years old, and in all this time there was never any man died in his own person. Vitalist a love cause. Men have died from time to time, and worms have eaten them, but not for love.
I would not have my right Rosalind of this mind, for, I protest, her frown might kill me.
By this hand it will not kill a fly. But come now, I will be your Rosalind in a more coming-on disposition, and ask me what you will, I will grant it.
Then love me, Rosalind.
Yes, Faith will I, Fridays and Saturdays and all.
And wilt thou have me?
Aye, and 20 such.
What sayest thou?
Are you not good?
I hope so.
Well, then can one desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, you shall be the priest and marry us. What do you say, sister?
Pray thee, marry us.
I cannot say the words.
You must begin, will you, Orlando?
Go to. Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind?
I will.
Aye, but when?
Why, now, as fast as she can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I do take thee, Orlando, for husband. Now tell me how long you'll love me.
Forever and a day.
Say a day without the ever. No. Orlando, I I will be more jealous of thee than a Barbary cock pigeon over his head, more clamorous than a parrot against rain, more giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep for nothing and do that when you are disposed to be merry. I will laugh like a hyena, and that when thou art inclined to sleep.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life she will do as I do,
Oh, but she is wise.
or else you'd not have the wit to do this.
For these 2 hours, Rosalind, I must leave thee.
Alas, dear love, I cannot lack thee 2 hours.
I must attend the Duke at dinner. By 2 o'clock, I will be with thee again.
Go your ways, go your ways. I knew what you would prove, and my friends told me as such, and I thought no less. That flattering tongue of yours won me. 'Tis one but cast away, and so come, death. 2 o'clock is your hour.
Aye, sweet Rosalind.
By my troth, and in good earnest, and by all pretty oaths that are not dangerous, if you break one jot of your promise, or come 1 minute behind your hour, I will think you the most pathetical break promise, and the most hollow lover, and the most unworthy of she you call Rosalind. Therefore, beware my censure and keep your promise.
With no less religion than if thou wert indeed my Rosalind. So, adieu.
Adieu.
You have simply misused our sex in your love prate. We must have your doublet and hose plucked over your head and show the world what the bird hath done to her own nest.
Cuz, my pretty little cuz, that thou didst know how many fathoms deep I am in love, but it cannot be sounded. My affection hath an unknown bottom, like the Bay of Portugal.
Or rather bottomless, that as fast as you pour affection in, it runs out.
I'll tell thee, Aliena, I cannot be out of the sight of Orlando.
My errand is to you, fair youth. My gentle Phoebe bid me give you this. I know not the contents. If it bears an angry tenor, pardon me. I am but as a guiltless messenger.
Why, write to me. Their love is not the hare that I do hunt. They call me proud, and say that they could not love me were man as rare as Phoenix. Why write they so to me? Well, shepherd, well, this is a letter of your own device.
Sure it is not.
Come, you are a fool. This is your invention and your hand.
No, I protest. Phoebe did write it.
Why, 'tis a boisterous and cruel style. Will you hear the letter?
So please you, for I've never heard it yet heard too much of Phoebe's cruelty.
Mark how the tyrant writes. Art thou God to shepherd turned, that a maiden's heart hath burned? Did you ever hear such railing?
Call you this railing?
Whiles you chid me, I did love, how then might your prayers move?
Call you this chiding?
He that brings this love to thee little knows this love in me, and by him seal up thy mind, whether that thy youth and kind will this faithful offer take of me and all that I can make, or else by him my love deny, and then I'll study how to die.
Alas, poor shepherd.
Do you pity him? No, he deserves no pity. Wilt thou love such a person? Well, go your ways and tell them this, that if they love me, I charge them to love thee. If you be a true lover, hence and not a word.
What the actual fuck?
It's better that he knows now.
How cruel love can be?
He doesn't see Phoebe, just the idea of Phoebe. He doesn't know who they are.
And you're the one to teach him? Do you even know who you are anymore? Rosalind would never have been so unkind.
Maybe you never really knew her.
I'm beginning to think that's true.
You don't understand what love is.
I left my home for you. I left my father for you. I went camping for you, to stand by you, Rosalind.
Celia.
Doubt that the stars are fire. Doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love.
You're using Hamlet against me.
It's a good play.
But this isn't how the story goes.
We can write our own story. I need to tell you how I feel.
I love you too.
Not like that.
I love you.
I am so sick of this forest. I am so sick of being Aliena. I want to go back to how things were. I thought we would always be together.
I can't go back.
You think you're not hiding now? Ganymede? When are you going to tell Orlando? Doesn't he deserve to know?
Please don't say anything. Please don't. I'm not ready.
When?
I'm scared. What if he doesn't like me? The real me.
How could he not like you? This is so effed up. If he hurts you, I'll seriously kick his ass. You have to tell him.
I'll do it. I swear I'll do it. Give me another day.
Just get out of my face. To a nunnery. Go, and quickly, too. Seriously. Just give me some space.
I am so sorry.
To be or not to be? That is the question. To die, to sleep no more. And by asleep, to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep. To sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub.
I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare.
Fair mistress, are you okay?
I dreamed a dream last night.
And so did I.
And what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed, asleep, while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you.
Romeo and Juliet, Act 1, Scene 4. What's up?
Good morrow, fair ones. I pray you, if you know, where in the purlieus of this forest stands a sheepcote fenced about with olive trees?
West of this place, down in the neighbor bottom, the rank of osiers by the murmuring stream. But at this hour the house doth keep itself, there's none within.
I know you by description. Are not you the owner of the house I did inquire for?
'Tis no boast, being asked to say we are.
Orlando doth commend him to you both, and to that youth he calls his Rosalind he sends his bloody napkin. Are you he?
I am. What must we understand by this?
Some of my shame, if you will know of me, what I am, and how, and why, and where this handkerchief was stained.
I pray you tell it.
When last the young Orlando parted from you, he left a promise to return again within an hour. And pacing through the forest, chewing the food of sweet and bitter fancy, lo, what befell? He threw his eye aside, and mark what object did present itself. Under an oak whose boughs were mossed with age, a wretched, ragged person, o'ergrown with hair, lay sleeping on their back. About their neck, a green and gilded snake hath wreathed itself, who with her head nimble in threats approached the opening of their mouth. But suddenly, seeing Orlando, it unlinked itself, and with indented glides did slip away into a bush, under which bush's shade a lioness, with udders all drawn dry, lay couching, head on ground with cat-like watch when that sleeping one should stir. For 'tis the royal disposition of that beast to prey on nothing that doth seem as dead. Seeing this, Orlando did approach, and found it was his brother, his elder brother.
Oh, I have heard him speak of that same brother, and he did render him the most unnatural that lived among men.
And well he might do so, for, well, I know he was unnatural.
But to Orlando, did he leave him there, food to the sucked and hungry lioness?
Twice did he turn his back and purposed so, but kindness, nobler ever than revenge, and nature, stronger than his just occasion, made him give battle to the lioness, who quickly fell before him, in which from hurtling slumber I awaked.
Are you his brother?
Wast you he rescued?
Wast you who did so oft contrive to kill him?
'Twas I, but 'tis not I. I do not shame to tell you what I was, since my conversion so sweetly tastes, being the thing I am.
But for the bloody napkin.
By and by, when from the first to last betwixt us two, tears our countenance most kindly bathed, as how I came unto that desert place. In brief, he led me to the gentle Duke, who gave me fresh array and entertainment, committing me unto my brother's love, who led me instantly into his cave. There stripped himself, and here upon his arm the lioness had torn some flesh away, which all this while had bled, and now he fainted, and cried in fainting upon Rosalind. Brief, I recovered him, bound up his wound, and, after some small space, being strong at heart, he sent me hither, stranger as I am, to tell this story, that you might excuse his broken promise, and to give this napkin, dyed in his blood, unto the shepherd youth that he in sport doth call his Rosalind.
Why, how now, Ganymede? Sweet Ganymede?
Many will soon when they do look on blood.
There is more in it. Cousin Ganymede
I would I were at home.
will lead you thither.
Be of good cheer, youth, you a man.
Aye, sirrah, a body would find this well counterfeited. I pray you, tell your brother how well I counterfeited. Hi-ho.
This was not a counterfeit. It was a passion of earnest.
Counterfeit, I assure you.
Then take a good heart and counterfeit to be a man.
So I do. But in faith I should have been a woman by right.
Come, you look paler and paler. Pray you draw homewards. Good sir, go with us.
That will I, for I must bear answer back. How you excuse my brother, Rosalind.
I shall devise something, but I pray you commend my counterfeiting to him. Will you go?
Isn't it lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin and bone. Hello, welcome home.
Walking out of town, looking for a better place.
Is it possible that on so little acquaintance you should like her? That but seeing you should love her? And loving woo, and wooing she should grant?
Say with me, I love Eliana. Say with her that she loves me. Consent with both that we may enjoy each other. It shall be to your good, for my father's house, and all the money that was dad's will I estate upon you, and here live and die a shepherd.
You have my consent. Let your wedding be tomorrow. I will invite the Duke and all's followers. Go you and prepare Eliana, for, look you, here comes my Rosalind.
God save you, brother.
And you, fair sister.
Oh, my dear Orlando, it grieves me to see thee wear thy heart in a scarf.
It is my arm.
I thought thy heart had been wounded with the claws of a lion.
Wounded it is, but with the eyes of a lady.
Did your brother tell you how I counterfeited to swoon when he showed me your handkerchief?
Aye, and greater wonders than that.
Oh, I know where you are. Nay, 'tis true, your brother and my sister no sooner met but they looked, no sooner looked but they loved, no sooner loved but they sighed, no sooner sighed but they asked one another the reason, no sooner knew the reason than they sought the remedy, and in these degrees have they made a pair of stairs to marriage. They are in the very wrath of love, and they will be together. Clubs cannot part them.
They shall be married tomorrow. But, oh, how bitter a thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes.
Why then tomorrow I cannot serve your turn for Rosalind?
I can live no longer by thinking.
I will weary you no longer then with idle talking. Know of me then, for now I speak to some purpose. Believe then, if you please, that I can do strange things. I have, since I was 3 years old, conversed with a magician, most profound in his art, yet not damnable. If you do love Rosalind, when your brother marries Aliena, shall you marry her? I know into what straits of fortune she is driven, and it is not impossible to me, if it appear not inconvenient to you, to set her before your eyes tomorrow, human as she is, and without any danger.
For real.
Therefore, put you in your best array, for if you will be married tomorrow, you shall, and to Rosalind, if you will.
Youth?
Look, here comes a lover of mine and a lover of theirs.
Youth, you have done me much ungentleness to show the letter that I writ to you.
I care not if I have. It is my study to seem despiteful and ungentle to you. You are there followed by a faithful shepherd. Love him, look upon him, he worships you.
Oh, good shepherd, tell this youth what 'tis to love.
It is to be all sighs and tears. And so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
And I for Rosalind.
It is to be all made of faith and service. And so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
And I for Rosalind.
It is to be all made of fantasy, of passion, and all made of wishes. All humbleness, all patience and impatience, all purity, all trial and all observance. And so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
And so am I for Rosalind.
If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
Who do you speak to? Why blame you me to love you?
To her that is not here, nor doth not hear.
I pray you no more of this. 'Tis like the howling of Irish wolves against the moon. I will help you if I can. I would love you if I could. I will satisfy you if I ever satisfied man, and you shall be married tomorrow. I will content you if what pleases you contents you, and you shall be married tomorrow. As you love Rosalind, as you love Ganymede, as you love Phoebe, tomorrow meet all together.
I'll not fail if I live.
Nor I.
Nor I.
Woo!
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes on fire. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never falling from quite the side, falling into your ocean eyes. Those ocean
Dost thou believe, Orlando, that Ganymede can do all this that he hath promised?
I sometimes do believe, and sometimes do not. As those that fear they hope, and know they fear.
Patience! Once more, whilst our compact is urged. Good Duke, you say if I bring in your Rosalind, you will bestow her upon Orlando here.
That would I, had I kingdoms to give.
And you say you will have her when I bring her?
That would I, were I of all kingdoms king.
And you say you will marry me if I be willing.
That will I, if I die the hour after.
But if you do refuse to marry me, give yourself to this most faithful shepherd.
So is the bargain.
You say you will have Phoebe, if they will.
Though to have them in death were both one thing.
I have promised to make these matters all even. Keep your word, O Duke, to give your child. You yours, Orlando, to receive them. Keep your word, Phoebe, to marry me, or else refusing me, wed this shepherd. Keep your word, Silvius, to marry them if they do refuse me. I have promised to make these matters all even, and from hence I go.
I do remember in this shepherd some lively touches of my daughter's favor.
My lord, the first time I ever saw him, he thought he was a brother to your daughter. But, my good lord, this boy is forest-born.
There is another flood toward, and these couples are coming to the ark.
Welcome, Jaques, to this fair gathering.
Welcome, friends, and welcome, lovers. Join hearts and hands. Hymen sings your wedding bands. Your union is great nature's crown. 'Tis Hymen peoples every town. Honor, high honor, and renown to Hymen, god of every town. Good Duke, receive thy daughter, for Hymen from heaven brought her, and with her receive thy son, for both are one. Welcome thy niece, no less in station. Hymen brings blessings to this congregation.
To you I return, for you I love. To you I return, for you I love.
If there be truth in sight, you are my child.
If there be truth in sight, you are my lover.
If sight and shape be true, why then, my love, adieu.
Oh, my dear child, welcome thou art to me. Niece, welcome in no less degree.
I'll have no true companion if you be not she.
Nor I. Family in every way, bound forever on this day.
I shall not eat my words. Now thou art mine. Thy faith my fancy to thee doth confine.
The course of true love never did run smooth.
Peace, ho, I bar confusion, 'tis I make conclusion of these wondrous events. Here 6 will take hands to join in Hymen's bands. You and you, no cross shall part. You and you are heart and heart. You and you are sure together as winter to foul weather.
So, to your pleasures, I am for other than for dancing measures.
Stay, Jaques, stay.
Stay, Jaques, stay!
Proceed, proceed, we will begin these rites.
As we do trust, they'll end in true delights.
Welcome all your loving partners, welcome all your sons and daughters. Chosen names and chosen family, Hymen blesses this assembly. Dance your passion strippingly, maintaining social distancy, because life passes fleetingly.
Play music!
One last question. You don't know me. And my lesson. Wait till you cool. to be talking to you, but I don't know. Should've taken a break, now that looks fake. So I'ma take what I want when I want it. And I want you. My strange addiction. My strange addiction. Should've taken a break, now that looks fake. I'ma take what I want when I want it. And I want you. Bad, bad news. One of us is gonna lose. I'm a crowded confused. Just add some friction. Doctors can't explain my symptoms, all my pain, but you are my strange addiction. You are my strange addiction. You are my strange addiction. Talking to you, but I don't know. Should've taken a break, and it looks fake. I'ma take what I want when I want it. And I want you. Bad, bad news. One of us is gonna lose. How do you refuse? Just add some friction. Bad, bad news. One of us is gonna lose. How do you refuse? Just add some friction. My strange addiction. My strange addiction.
Lady malaise and it's feeling mundane. Two-step talk till I'm going insane. It's gotta be next, gotta be done. Gotta stay cool, cause I'm burning the sun. I'm burning the sun. Looks like I'm in trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Looks like I'm in trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Looks like I'm in trouble. People pushing back their problems, quitting when they keep it quiet. Please stop pushing back their problems. Please stop pushing back their problems. Pylons peel back as I drive like a drum. A holler so humble, an electrical hum.